Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today I wanted to talk about the recent huge changes to Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and the bigger of the changes is the new Battle Royale mode called Danger Zone, and on top of that the game is now free to play, and I'll talk about that a little bit later in the video. But people's reactions at first for CSGO's Battle Royale mode before playing it or anything was either one of two things. Either you thought, oh wow, just another stupid game with a stupid Battle Royale mode, or you thought, okay cool, you know, that makes sense. Biggest first-person shooter, arguably, right now, is going to get a Battle Royale mode. That makes sense. And honestly, it wasn't that surprising considering in previous updates there's been hints and little pieces of code that have acknowledged Battle Royale modes in one way or another, so it wasn't fully unexpected. But people started playing the Battle Royale mode and thought, overall, the general consensus is it's alright, and I personally have played about an hour or two of it as well, and that is what my opinion comes down to. It is alright, and honestly that's a little disappointing considering that is this huge new update is the Battle Royale mode. Obviously you have a whole new case with a bunch of new cosmetics like you see a lot of the times with CSGO, but the big thing this update is obviously the free-to-play, which we'll talk about in a little bit, but the Battle Royale mode. And there's so much potential for Valve to do something special with Battle Royale mode in CSGO. I mean, CSGO has such a rich history and has all of these iconic maps, and they could have done something like Black Ops 4 where they had all the, you know, maybe they put dust in the map and then they put another iconic map, or they put aspects of that map into one map. That was one really cool feature that Black Ops 4 did, the blackout. But overall, the Counter-Strike Danger Zone Battle Royale is not unique in the slightest. There's a couple little hints here and there of things trying to be unique, but overall it falls flat. So the game itself only has 16 to 18 players, which in itself isn't a bad thing. I don't think a Battle Royale game needs to have 100 players to be good. I mean, take Darwin Project as an example. Although that game hasn't blown up in popularity, I think it is one of my favorite Battle Royale games. And that game does not have that many players, but it's really great. And the reason it's amazing is because it is so unique. You have the whole game show thing where one player is the host and he can nuke sites and he can, you know, spawn generators, and he can do all of these things and interact with the players, and he can spectate other players, he can switch around, he can talk to all of the players, and it's really fun. It's really unique. But the Danger Zone does not really have anything unique in it. It's not offering anything new to the table besides, well, it's CSGO Battle Royale, so all of the guns play the exact same as they do in normal, so they're not balanced differently. And overall how it works is you might find some really bad pistols or stuff around the map, but the main thing you're going to find are these crates and money. And the money you can use to just call in these drones that will drop weapons and stuff to you, and then the, you know, crates you can open up and you might find some nice guns or anything like that. But all guns have like no ammo, and you're gonna be struggling to find ammo constantly, and that personally I don't know if I necessarily like or not, because it can be pretty frustrating to have a gun that only, you know, when you pick up a brand new MP9 it's gonna have like 9 bullets in the mag, and that's a little annoying, and it makes shotguns even better. And I've heard a lot of people complain about how OP shotguns are, but I'm not talking about balance. I've only played a couple matches. This is kind of just my first impressions, but overall there's not anything unique in this game. The map itself is boring to look at. There's nothing interesting happening at all. It just looks like it doesn't even have like a specific aesthetic to the map. It's just kind of like, well, this is kind of an island, I guess. There's, you know, some buildings over here, there's a hut here, you know. There's nothing unique about it. Darwin Project, you have the whole snow map. I mean, Fortnite, you have so many different interesting, unique things. PUBG, the map's not that interesting. I'm not gonna praise the map, honestly, because that's, I mean, I guess the special thing about that map is how big it is. Blackout, the whole thing about the map is there's a bunch of old COD maps on it. So you have, you know, firing range, you have raid, you have all these cool aspects, and I think that would have been one cool thing that CSGO could have done. It could have put things like dust on the map. It could have put all of these cool things, and although people would have been like, well, that's not original, Blackout did it, it would have been unique because you could play the CSGO maps. What other Blackout, or, you know, what other Battle Royale mode has all these CSGO maps? And that would have been really unique. But the other problem I think I have with the Danger Zone Battle Royale is the fact that CSGO's gunplay is amazing. Don't get me wrong. It is some of the best gunplay you will find in first-person shooters, and there's a reason it is still, to this day, one of the biggest esports out there, because the gunplay is there's nothing to compare to it. It is honestly one of the best feeling gunplay games ever. I mean, it's super balanced. I love the whole spray patterns. I love everything about it. But it doesn't tend itself well to Battle Royale, because a lot of the guns can say one-shot headshot, like an AK or something like that, and they are rare to find AKs, or they'll be real expensive to buy with the money in-game, so you won't see them a lot. But overall, a lot of the mechanics of the gunplay in CSGO don't really work when you're extending it to this huge gigantic map, and they can feel pretty frustrated because you die pretty fast in CSGO. Obviously you have the spray patterns that can make the gunfights go on longer, but overall people can die very fast in CSGO. And having a battle royale mode, this is a faster paced battle royale mode. There's only 16 to 18 players on a much smaller map than say PUBG or Fortnite, so there's a lot more faster combat. But say you're in the game for 3 minutes and you kind of get kitted out and then you just die instantly. It doesn't feel fun. It doesn't feel fun in any first-person shooter battle royale mode to just die instantly, and that's something that I think a lot of battle royale games struggle with. I mean, we saw with Islands of Nine, that game had a lot of issues, but I think one of them to me was the fact that you die instantly, and that's not fun for casual players, because with a game like Fortnite, there's a lot of the time to kill is really high, and that increases the potential not only for a worse player to actually get a kill, but also because, say a good player has next to no health because they just fought someone and the bad player has a ton of health. Well, the bad player will probably be able to kill that, way better player because, they don't have a lot of health. They have a lot of health to work in. In the time it takes for them to die, they'll be able to shoot a couple bullets and actually hit the person and kill them. But in CSGO, a bad player that has all the health and then a good player that has no health, that good player a lot of the times could still probably just kill the player with full health because the time to kill is so short. And that can be a problem, especially in battle royale modes, because you get invested in your character, how much equipment you got. You're like, oh yeah, I got a scout, that's awesome, and then you just die instantly, and that kind of sucks. But overall, the battle royale mode isn't bad by any means. It's just there's nothing unique about it, and I personally don't think it's going to blow up because it just doesn't seem very unique. It's honestly not that fun to me compared to other battle royale modes, but that's just my opinion. I know people have completely different opinions. I know a lot of people feel the same way generally how I do, so we'll have to see how it works. But overall, I'm not mad about it. There's some people that are mad that a battle royale mode got its way into CSGO. I'm not mad about that. You don't have to play it. It doesn't change any of the, it's not like they rebalanced the game or changed the focus of CSGO to the battle royale mode. It's just a new mode, and if you don't enjoy it, don't play it. There's no harm to you. So personally, although I don't think it's that great of a battle royale mode, I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to be angry. It's just new crap to CSGO. That's awesome. But the thing is that's frustrating a lot of players is the change to making the game free to play. And obviously, like most first-person shooters, CSGO has itself a cheater problem. And they have VAC as one of the best anti-cheats in the game. And you have the whole Overwatch anti-cheat, or not anti-cheat, but Overwatch thing, so people can watch other players that are suspected of cheating and say whether they think they're cheating or not. And then on top of that, you have the prime matchmaking where you play and you have to get to level 21, you have to attach a phone number to your thing, and then you can only play with prime people if you want, and that's pretty nice. Well, by making it free to play, there's going to be a lot of hackers. There's going to be way more hackers. Now, they might not have access to prime matchmaking, and that might be a whole nother separate issue, but there is going to be a huge influx in hackers. I mean, it was so bad that CSGO started to, not go on sale more than 50%, because anytime they went cheaper than 50%, there was a massive influx of cheaters, because they'd, just buy 4 to 5 copies for their, cheaters, and there you go. And now it's free to play, so people can just keep making new accounts and not have to worry about paying, and that's going to make the new player experience a lot worse, but I think it won't really affect prime matchmaking. We'll have to see how that works out, but that's why a lot of people overall, if you hear people talking about this update, people are talking about it kind of in a negative way, because people don't like that the game became free to play because of the whole hacker thing. It's not really something like, wow, I want this to be an elitist game. I don't want people to be able to play for free. That's not really the concern. The concern is for hackers and cheaters, and I fully understand that, considering, CSGO is one of my most played games. Haven't played it in a while, but I can understand how annoying cheaters are in CSGO, because unlike most, cheaters are annoying in every video game, but especially in CSGO, where you can die so fast, somebody could just instantly headshot you, and there you go, you're dead for the round. Don't even respawn that round. So that's kind of the whole drama going on with CSGO. Overall, I'm happy they added a Battle Royale mode because, I mean, it's just free stuff. I don't think it's that unique, and I think there's a lot of missed opportunities. I mean, you could have something where, like, maybe there's a bunch of hostages. I know there's hostages in this map, and you bring them to a point, you earn some more money. But imagine if you had this big map, and you had a bunch of hostages all over the map, okay? And you could win also, not only by being the last man standing, but maybe you could win if you somehow were able to rescue a hostage and bring him outside of the map. So you had to go deep into the map and then you had to escape with it. And then maybe there were also some other alt-win conditions where if you were on one side, maybe there were two different sides and it's a free-for-all, but maybe some people have the objective of be the last man standing or get hostages free, and then maybe the other team has either be the last man standing or blow up a bunch of points, and there's a bunch of points you can set a bomb on. You know, there's a lot of stuff they could have done to make this a unique Battle Royale mode, and I feel like they didn't. They kind of wasted the opportunity, and that's a little disappointing. But overall, that's just my opinion. I would love to hear your guys', not only if you've heard about it, seen it, but if you have played the Battle Royale mode, let me know in the comments down below if you guys have enjoyed it or what your thoughts on it, because I perfectly understand I might not have enjoyed it that much, but some of you guys might have loved it. So let me know in the comments down below if you've played it or seen other people play it. And if you guys enjoyed this video, then consider leaving a like down below and subscribing to see more content. New videos come out every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And like always, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day.